Ron Jeremy as Rosa Parks. Yeah, this went fucking nuts, dude. I didn't even know that it was four. I'm glad I don't get those notifications
Honestly, it's
anymore.
better that you're just finding out a week late now that it's stopped. Now that it's over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna reply to every comment
You
here.
should. No, you should just clarify.
It's me like, oh yeah, and then nothing. Just that. Just a, just
Yeah.
a just a bait. Oh, and that's it. Jesus, dude. Oh
Statistics
my
show
God.
otherwise. Well, guess what, guys? All of this worked because Hans isn't woke anymore. So
Yeah,
keep
that's
up the
right.
good work.
That's right. I got rid of my tattoos and I'm back to being racist.
Well, that's
Any,
perfect to announce on the brand new day. It is a brand new day for
yeah.
Hans.
Anyway, so I wanted to go to like the reason why I think this movie people like it. People want to be
Hmm.
friends with Peter Parker. People just want to have a friendship like Peter has with his deflated balloon friend, and it just looks like a deflated balloon. I don't know what it is. Ned. Sorry, Ned.
Ned.
And they just don't have that, right? So then when they see it on screen, they're like, "Oh man, Spidey's my buddy. I want to see him. Oh, Spidey's sad. Oh man, I wish I could hug Spidey so he wouldn't be sad." Because whenever I hear a fucking review of this, it's all about the excitement of, "Oh man," and then the Punisher showed up,
Yeah.
and and then what's her fucking name? Natasha or Natasha, whatever her fucking name is, and then she was like, take your clothes off. And then I was like, oh, did you know that Spider-Man could rip you to pieces with just his bare hands? Ha ha ha. And I'm just like, what? We are not the same human is not, I mean, obviously it's not the same human, but like, what is this? Like, what is this mentality? And I think these movies are made so that you feel. I mean, again, like what I said on the episode that we recorded before, that it's probably completely out of place, so it doesn't matter. I like Tom Holland as Peter. I think he's good at this. I think this is the role that's made for him. He's perfect for this. You know, perpetual child, perpetual teenager thing, where he's likable enough and he's charismatic enough and he's sarcastic but not shitty and not ironic and not like sarcastic in an Andrew Garfield way, which really put me off. So I like him. There's not a movie around any of this. It's just set up and set up and set up and set up and set up for other things that we're going to show you later. So hey, be excited about those other things. And I think, at least from what I could hear, I listened to 3 4 reviews, and they're just excited with the fact that, oh my god, they finally made a movie for us, but this is not for you still, smelly dork. This is not your movie yet. Like they throw some crumbs, but they still have like a lot of like their politics and everything in there. It's just, well, Peter, I don't know, has a suit now that is not just the metallic suit. So because that was one thing that was very positive in one reviews. Like, it's the suit is finally back, and I'm just like, bro, like that's all it takes. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, just give me a flashy suit that looks like he's wearing it, and give it 2.5 hours of slop, and it's amazing. And it's not even so much that I dislike. It's just not. It's a nothing movie. It doesn't give you really anything.
Oh,
It's set up, and
you
and
know,
even though it's
you.
supposed to be the end, right? Of this trilogy.
No.
Like they
No, no, no,
said
no,
that they're
no.
done with this Spider-Man. Like Marvel said, or Sony, whatever, they said that
Never.
they're ready to turn the page on this. And I'm just like, really? The one movie that's making you money, that you're gonna just get rid of
Nah.
this?
That ain't
Fucking
happening.
Tom Holland is gonna be making Spider-Man 2049 when he has gray hair and he's only like the shadow character advising the new Peter Parker via radio or whatever because he's wrinkled and old, but he's not getting away from Spider-Man. They're not letting him go.
No, never, never, never. But you just reminded me. I was making a point before that I got sidetracked. What I've seen people saying is like, "Oh, this one," and this is where it feels repetitive. This one feels like a real movie.
Mhm.
What did you say during the last movie? You were all hyped about No Way
Yeah.
Home. You were all hyped about Far From Home. You were all hyped about Homecoming. As soon as the new one comes out, they throw the earlier ones under the bus and then start going, this one though, this
Yeah.
one's actually this. I can see shadows in the background.
Mhm.
It's not a green screen shot. I'm like,
Lowest
come
bar
on.
ever. The lowest bar possible.
And
Oh my
also
God.
not true. Not true at
Yeah.
all. There's so much of this movie that does not have depth. I should feel personally, as a person who lives in Astoria, Queens, excited to see like the Silver Cup look. Like you could have shot that really cool. And it's not shot really cool because I don't even believe that they were in front of that. I think that
Mm.
they showed up to some Los Angeles set and then they had like the B unit come out and do some work at the Silver Cup sign, if that. And you didn't have to do that. Like it could have looked great if you actually had them up there and playing out that scene where she's did we know each other? Or yeah,
Mhm.
okay. And also, can we just like let what is this? Honestly, like this is supposed to be this generation's definitive Spider-Man story. But if you're a Spider-Man fan, like a real Spider-Man fan, it's a mess. It's a total mess because you listen to all the people complaining about like, do we need to see Uncle Ben die again? Well, you don't have an Uncle Ben at all now, right? He already
Mm.
died, so his death is kind of inconsequential. You don't have an Aunt May, and when you did have an Aunt May, she was like the hot Aunt May and not the nice
Yeah.
Rosemary Harris Aunt May or even Sally Field Aunt May.
So she didn't matter either. So there was no, you don't have that love or that figure there
Right.
that like
You
grounds
you
him.
right. You don't have a Mary Jane. You have an MJ. You don't have Harry Osborn or Norman Osborn. Actually, sorry, you did have a Norman Osborn who came in from the old movie franchise and
Yeah.
killed Aunt May. What the fuck is this? You know, it's total. It's not. If I were somebody who were new to Spider-Man and just trying to get into like these movies, it's impossible to do. You then have to like go back and watch all of this other stuff, which is better. So I would say kudos to deferring to the superior product, but no, not kudos at all. You should have confidence in what you're making now. And it doesn't really seem to show that because the whole model sucks for making individual movies you can just pop in and out of. And that shows itself here when you have Punisher on screen. He's basically partners with Peter Parker, and it's kind of like this comedy dynamic. And I like John Bernthal. I like his screen presence, even if I think he's a big dummy. And it's like, all right, we got Punisher in this movie. Do we need Punisher? No. Did you need
Mhm.
Hulk? Definitely not. Did you need whatever her name, Florence Pugh, who Jerry is
Yeah.
obsessed with?
Her
No, you
feet,
didn't
yeah.
need her. Yeah, only her feet. No, you didn't need her. So what is it all for? Jean Grey, she's the villain, but she's not really the villain. It's actually a guy from Severance, but he's not exciting. This
Yeah.
sucks. It sucks. And Tom Holland's fine. I'll agree with you. Like, he's a good Spider Man, but none of this really works as a movie. It's just another chapter of this long running TV show where nothing ever really happens.
And it's that point you made about the Spider-Man movies is true because yeah, every comic book movie that's been coming out or any from this genre has been shit, and the only ones that people have praised are those Spider-Man movies. Even though I don't really, I've never understood like I don't hate them, but I've never understood the hype that these four Tom Holland Spider-Man movies have because they're fine, but like the way that people were talking about that Andrew Garfield uh um Tobey Maguire one, which is the last one, whatever that one was called, No Way Home or
No
whatever.
Way Home. Yep.
I watched that and I was like, really? This? Like this is the highest bar. This is the greatest comic book movie. This is the and it was just a bunch of member berries and a bunch of nothingness and a bunch of like who are we supposed to care about here? Uh, and then this one comes out, and then all of a sudden we're again back to well, this is the greatest movie, and I'm glad that we're back to making real Spider-Man movies. And it's like you guys used to love the other ones. Like
They
that
loved
was
it. They loved it. It was a huge hit. And
yeah.
you also have to keep in mind the context of which that movie came out was during COVID protocols where you couldn't really go to the theater and they weren't putting too many movies out in theaters. So you had
Mhm.
something kind of exciting that brought together three different generations of Spider-Men. Nobody's done that before. The closest thing we got to that was the Flash movie, which came out a year too late. It came out in 2023. This movie was what, 2022? So By the time that came out, even though it should have been out in like 2021 or 2019 or whenever they started wrapping that up, it was like Marvel beat you to the punch. They stole your playbook again and beat you to the punch, just like they did with Civil War.